Union Home Minister Amit Shah today questioned how the phone call between two BJP leaders in Bengal, which has unleashed a fresh political storm, became public. We have demanded this in writing. There is no tapping also for transfer, etc. The question is who tapped and how did this happen, he told reporters. The alleged phone conversation between BJP leader Shishir Bajoria and the party's troubleshooter Mukul Roy, released by the ruling Trinamool Congress yesterday, could damage the opposition BJP and hurt the non-partisan position of the Election Commission. During the leaked phone call, Mukul Roy, a key Trinamool leader who joined the BJP in 2017, allegedly said the Election Commission should be requested to pass administrative orders permitting any voter anywhere in Bengal to be booth agents at any booth in the state. Moving on to the next news, Mumbai policeman Sachin Waze, arrested in connection with the Mukesh Ambani explosives scare case, was taken to the Mithi River in Bandra West by investigators today to recover evidence that he allegedly tried to destroy. Under his direction, divers recovered a hard disk and number plates of a car which were dumped in the river. Waze, who was initially in charge of the explosives investigation, is being questioned by the National Investigation Agency, which is looking into the case now. The Maharashtra Anti-Terror Squad has also accused him of being involved in the death of Mansukh Hiren, a Thane-based businessman who owned the vehicle in which the explosives were found. Moving on to the next news, Myanmar Army fighter jets launched air strikes on Saturday on a village near the Thai border in territory controlled by an armed ethnic group, the group said, as fears grow of civil war following last month's military coup. The Karen National Union, the armed ethnic group that controls the southeastern region, said fighter jets attacked Depu No in Papun district, an area held by its Brigade 5 forces, at around 8 pm, forcing villagers to flee. They bombed the area. The villagers from that area said 2 dead and 2 injured, a spokesperson for civil society group Karen Peace Support Network said, adding that communication was difficult in the remote region and there could be more casualties. Moving on to the next news, Union Minister Rajnath Singh today said that Kerala government's decision to launch a judicial investigation against central agencies, including the Enforcement Directorate, is nothing short of a challenge to the federal structure of the country. Speaking in state capital Thiruvananthapuram ahead of the coming elections, Mr. Singh sharply criticized the left-led government headed by Pinarayi Vijayan, which made the decision at a cabinet meeting on Friday. Sources said the government was of the view that the agency had derailed the investigation in the gold smuggling and dollar cases. The state crime branch has already registered a first information report against some officials of the Enforcement Directorate. Moving on to the next news, Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Sunday left people guessing as he declined to confirm nor deny a purported secret meeting with Nationalist Congress Party Chief Sharad Pawar in the midst of a crisis in the Maharashtra coalition government. Everything need not to be made public, Mr. Shah said cryptically when asked about the supposed meeting on Saturday between the veteran Maharashtra politician in Ahmedabad. Mr. Pawar's NCP is a member of Mahavikas Aghadi coalition government in Maharashtra that has been rocked by sensational allegations of corruption against the state Home Minister Anil Deshmukh by former Mumbai Police Chief Parambir Singh.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.